One of the smaller, but great happenings was when Forrest was running across the country. He wipes his muddy face on a t-shirt offered by a struggling bumper sticker salesman. The face-shaped stain inspires the iconic smiley face logo, along with the phrase, "Have a nice day." Gump's dirty face was the progenitor of the emoji before we even knew it. It came out of an act of kindness. A man gives Forrest his hard-worked art to wipe his face off with, and the universe saw that and literally smiled upon him. Fantastic. Along the same vein, during his run, a reporter asks Forrest why he is running. He replies, "I just felt like running." When he steps in dog feces, he exclaims, "Shit happens." The same reporter later turns the phrase into a popular bumper sticker. It was these tiny coincidences, with their minuscule impact on the world, that were the most charming. Let's get a little more historical now with the exposure of the Watergate scandal. After his successful ping-pong diplomacy trip to China, Forrest is given a room at the Watergate Hotel by President Richard Nixon. During the night, Forrest is disturbed by flashlights in the office building across the courtyard. Thinking the hotel guests' lights were broken, he calls security to report the issue, leading to the arrest of the burglars and setting off the chain of events that uncovered the Watergate scandal. As a kid watching this, I will admit I had no idea about this reference. But as I got more informed, I said, "Forrest, you dry snitched on the president." Haha. Forrest also was involved in many civil rights-era coincidences, not surprising being from Alabama, a hotbed for civil turmoil during this time. As a student and football star at the University of Alabama, Forrest is present during Governor George Wallace's infamous stand in the schoolhouse door in 1963. Forrest also kindly returns a textbook dropped by one of the first black students to enter the university, representing a landmark scene in the civil rights movement. What I loved about this absolutely genius scene was the cinematography and the scene setup. I was dying when you see Forrest in the live news broadcast in the background, just looking around with that quintessential Gump look. Classic. I also loved how his whole football team and coach were watching this in the locker room and said, "Is that Gump?" Sure the hell was. And he just walks by with the look of an innocent child not knowing he did anything, and gives the signature aloof wave.